Yo! Okay, my name's Dave Powers. I'm president of the organization that covers Heaven Fest. It's called Worship and the Word Movement. And I'm pretty sure you're watching this video because you're thinking the same thing that I was thinking for the last several months. If you guys are going to give all of your ticket money and parking money away to the poor, then how in the world are you going to pay for this event? So for the last several months, we've been wrestling through this. And you know, honestly, we went through a bunch of different processes in our brain. At first we thought, well, maybe we can say, like, if we raise enough money, then we'll give all the tickets away, you know, all the money that we get from tickets away or something. And then as we were processing through that, I was like, no way. No way, man. We're gonna do one or the other. Either we're not gonna do this and we'll just go like we normally do and do the whatever you can afford ticket prices, or we're gonna go all the way and do the scariest thing we've ever done in our lives and build a platform that activates a 7-state region of people to give to the poor. So here's the practicalities. The event costs about $1 million to put on. And tickets typically makes up about 65 to 70% of what pays for the event. So we're taking that out and giving it away, and now we're left with this question: how in the world are we going to pay for this? So here's the answer. Number one, we are going to pray our buns off, man. We're praying like crazy because this is Jesus's idea. And if it's his idea, then he's going to figure out some creative, crazy ways to pay for it. And you know what? We've already been seeing some insane stuff happening. We're nowhere near the full-on $1 million that it's going to take to do this, but God has been pouring out some crazy stuff. And maybe I'll tell you some stories in some future times about this. But number one, we're praying. And number two, we're making an invitation for people like you and me, just normal people, to step up and build a platform. So I'm inviting you to join me and invest some finances to build this. I'm inviting you to join me and brainstorm like, man, who could I tell this about? How can we make this literally go viral? How can we get this whole thing paid for? Because that would be just totally ridiculous, and it will be completely ridiculous. So I just want to invite you right now, would you pray? And here's the premise, man. I really want to be obedient in my life. I want to do what God's doing, and I want to do what He's asking me to do. And as bad as I want that for me, straight up, I want that for you. This isn't like some kind of weird pressure thing. It's got nothing to do with that. This is a simple invitation for you to join what God's doing. I mean, I said yes, and I want to invite you to. So if you're getting any weird vibes or whatever, there's none. This is just a simple invitation for you to join me and invest. Pray about it, man. I mean, you know, here's the deal. God calls us not to give to needs, not to be led by needs. He calls us to be led by the Holy Spirit. So I want to be obedient. I want you to be obedient. If God is inviting you to invest and help us build this platform, right on. Let's go. Let's do it. And if He's not inviting you to do that, like if you're not resonating, if you're feeling like, no, I think God's asking me to do something else, please don't give. Don't invest. I'm asking you, follow God. Follow what He's asking you to do. But I do want to invite you to pray about it. And so there's a big button that says invest on it. If God's moving on your hearts to help us build this platform, man, that's awesome. Click that button. You can do like one-time gifts, or you can do monthly investments or whatever. But I want to invite you to click on it. And just thanks for watching, and thanks for praying. This is going to be one of the most ridiculous things ever. And I'm stoked that you're watching and praying and considering. Thanks. God bless you. And we'll see you later.